So I'm okay, I've prepared the nail and put a tip down. I'm just going to go in with a thin base coat on the entire nail and cure it. When this is done, I'm going to start to build an apex from the bottom. I'm going to keep my focus on the centre of the nail only, and I'm using like a acrylic powder which is really finely milled. It's not a dip powder, but it's a really fine, nice powder. I'm just going to keep scooping it over the middle where I've applied the base coat so it sticks down, and then I am going to cure that. So in between layers you're going to have to get a brush and really wipe it off. I'm going to continue over the area where I've already put the acrylic powder, but I'm sort of just going to do it a little tiny bit wider. I'm not down on the tip yet, and I'm staying off the side walls. The reason I'm doing that is because I really don't want to bulk them up. So again, I'm just going to sprinkle over. It doesn't matter how much you put on. If you manage to put a bit more on than you need to, all you're going to just do is shake it off. What will happen is the powder will absorb and it will just start to sort of gradually build a nail. I would rather do several thin coats than one really fat one, because you don't want to risk the product not curing. Okay, so let's just give that a quick dust. And I'm going to go in with my base coat. It's Mod 1's the ones I'm using actually, and you can see the nails starting to gradually build. Now this is a tapered square, so I'm going to start just sort of going out towards the side walls now, because we do need enough product on the side walls. Again, I'm not bulking out the cuticle because you really don't want these to sort of look thick at the cuticle, and you want as least filing as possible. So just again going to keep scooping over. The red nails that I've got on this video, I've had them for quite a while, and I've done them in the same method and they've lasted so well. And these would be a soak off product as well, because the Mod 1's base coat is a soak off. So let's just get that chucked on there, and again we're going to cure it when that's done. Let's dust off again. As I'm working, I keep checking side views and I'll keep checking the apex. That has not got enough structure. I don't know if you noticed, but it was almost like a little dip in it, and that won't hold up. I mean, these are fairly strong nails actually, because they are a mix of an acrylic powder and a gel, which will give it more strength. But even so, if your structure's bad, they will snap. So you'd be better off doing like a couple more layers just to really sort of build it and make sure they're not doing enough, because otherwise if you've got nails that are thin and they snap, they can really damage your natural nail. So just be a bit mindful. Make sure you cover the side walls. As you can see, I mean, the nail's not bulky in any way. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I've got the structure that I want and that the nail needs. It's not the longest nail, but even so, we still need it to be durable. So in this last round, it's just me being really super careful. I'm just going to double check the nail, check structure, and see if I want any more products or if there's anything missing. And I'm just going to add a little tiny bit here and there. Okay then, let's check out the final result. Just going to give it a wipe and let's have a look at this. So, I mean, this nail came out really well. There's enough product on it. I've left enough on the side walls. So all I'm going to do now is just sort of refine the shape so that we've got a nice base to work on. I'm actually using like an old battered 80 grit file. I've just been really careful. I just want to taper it in and just sort of make it look really nice, and also do it flush at the cuticle. When I do underneath, I'm just going to go straight, so I don't want to make any dips or weaknesses in it. So okay, I'm going to speed it up a bit for you, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the end. I'm just going to finish off with a sanding block, just to sort of go over and rough up the smooth surface. Not too much though, because I don't want it so slippery that I can't get any gel polish to attach, just to sort of get rid of the last powder scratches and scratches from the file. So okay, that turned out really well. That's the side view with an apex. It's the front where the walls are covered. So now that's done, I am going to do 2 thin coats of gel polish and cure they in between. Chose this nice Christmassy colour. And these gel polishes are from Beetles. I'll drop a link in the description box down below. But like you can see, I'm just doing really thin layers, especially the first coat. And you can see the cuticles are dry. It's not powder residue that's left, it's literally just her skin. So let's go in with the second coat, a really thin one. I like these colours because they do cover really well, and I think that was such a nice Christmas colour. So I'm just going to wipe off the tacky layer because I need to see that everything's okay and I've got it how I want it. And because I'm doing a design, I've chosen just to get the sanding block out again and just really sort of quickly and carefully whip over to mat the surface down a little bit. And today I'm going to be using a dotting tool. I've got 2 different ones in 2 different sizes. And what I do is I do 2 little blobs next to each other. And because you've sort of buffed the surface, it won't slip and slide. And so just going carefully. And then I'm going to go in with the one that's slightly finer and sort of pull the bottom of those 2, well, sort of blobs, or they look like cherries or whatever, into hearts and cure that. Yeah, okay, so we're done. Let's put a nice glossy top coat on that. I mean, this is a super easy nail design for Christmas or any other time, could even be Valentine's. And this is the final result. And she needs some cuticle oil because her hands have been through havoc. And that is so easy, and it's such a good nail for a beginner. So good luck and let me know how it goes. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.